think it's gonna be the Grok for sure here. With immunity right there, he is a lot safer from the heavy spin, from the Earth Shatter onward combo. But not for Blacklist. Final reveal.
Power of light and color.
Okay, so they go for Kaja. So they're securing a secure CC source of their own. But I think Warlord is still going to be able to pick up the Grok Zorn.
Interesting to see how this works, especially in the early game. They have a Baxia, but without the right backup. I mean, the MPLI is great. The Grok right now also a Warlord, going very deep.
Again, already very aggressive in the early stage of the game. Chibi walks up, wants to go for the Retribution here up against Rindo, and Chibi does get it, steals it away from Rindo. Does that mean it's worth it, Arashi? A purple
buff secure by Chibi. This is a Warlord.
That's a hard guard to help him out with the shield unity and a Black Dragon form as well. They do not like Kimpoi. My goodness, a full dive for the Roamer. There's another furious dive on the Petrify landing onto Dominic, but with the Primal Wrath, a bit too hard to really burst him down under the tier 1. So go Chibi, shield unity again down below. Dominic caught right as he was trying to cut the wave and he would lose his life. It's HomeBois who gets another kill.
I don't know that Spot is just waiting in the wings.
Very aggressive maneuvers by Owl there. The shield unity connects, and Owl definitely overextended. I thought he saw Subplot up there.
Yes, he got in the EXP lane. It's gonna be an important 1v1 situation. Oh, look at that!
A full dive with a wild charge, a shield unity, everything in the kitchen sink, just throwing an Owl. Another Petrify with a furious dive as well. My goodness, a lethal dive to the back, and they only lose.
Now Blacklist, Rindo tries to find something. Is he gonna go for a steal?
It's a wild charge, heavy spin used up by Rindo. Looking for a steal, but I don't think he has enough damage. That's a 1v5. Rindo just walks to his death. Sapat picks him up, and it's a free Lord. It's a nice try by Blacklist. They can only afford to lose one in the sacrifice.
Arno pushover, and at 13 minutes, don't have a lot of damage to work with, but it is available.
They're looking for a big fight. That's why they're not pushing all 3 waves. Just one in the mid lane with their Lord marching down. And with Chibi brought back to the team, he actually gets a shield unity. And in the back as well, Sipot finds a furious dive, loses immortality. Owl's a free hitting, but Rizzo's doing the same thing. Down with the crossbow, time ready. It goes, translates over. It's a double, it's a triple. It's a maniac for Rizzo in game number 1 as they secure match point in a dominant fashion. What the heck? One wave.
Control. Complete control by the HomeBois in that first game. Literally, like, complete control. Objectives, rotations, pickoffs, lanes.
Team fights?
Exactly.
Everything just went so well for them. If the base, the
HomeBois
fountain wasn't there, if the front wasn't there, that was a savage. Haji barely made it because of the regeneration. Rizzo.
Yeah, it does. If the final slash can actually connect, yeah, the Blazing Duet will be stopped there by a big displacement like that. Thing is, it's also dodgeable, right? On the clock, it's a blink for your second skill. It's not like a dash here, and Arlet can definitely miss a lot of his abilities because of that. Blacklist have the sustain, they can play the long game and get to Prio, but now they focus on the turtle first. The Astral Echo reveals where Rindo is, and Zorn just jumps in with a vengeance. Now knocked out of the Spatial Migration and the Violent Requiem. Chain CC'd and taken out. First blood taken away. Blacklist, though, have used a good amount of resources to take Zorn down, and HomeBois will just...
There's a chance that Dominic could have a lot more to do in this game, and Zorn misses with the stun, but look at Chibi.
It's coming in, gives him the reset. Spatial Migration connecting onto Chibi just to disengage for now as Rindo keeps on going. Whoa. Even the Requiem committed in. Chibi now got the Holy Baptism, a final slash, bringing Haji back, but it doesn't matter. The machine just pops the black shoes as Rindo chases Zorn all the way. What a commitment.
Has been able to really shut down the jungle, deny pigs, but look at Chibi.
A Baptism, a Requiem, and everything. Chibi taken out. No hard guard to play with in game number 2. And therefore, Chibi so much more disaster protocol. That's what they're doing right now. They are just trading on the map. If HomeBois want to go for neutral objectives, they'll go for pickoffs, they'll go for turrets, and they'll avoid fights unless they just commit right here. Penalty zone connecting only on the Chibi. Owl forced to use the Purify. Rindo canceled out. No Violent Requiem used up just yet. He has to run away as Rizzo chases him down. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Subpot is pushing as well. They get a turret in the bottom lane. Rindo gets chunked very, very low, but Blacklist might be able to still look for more. Look at Rizzo. Still in that bush. Looking for a play. Needs to walk back. Spatial Migration. Going to be able to connect with the Violent Requiem, and Haji connects onto it. One more weakness point. Oh, Rizzo, the targeting isn't correct. Owl punishes him. He wasn't able to get the last weakness point, and it is Blacklist International with a big W.
In the Claude. And this is what I was really afraid of for HomeBois.
600 gold, but hey, get another play.
GB buying a lot of time, but I don't think you're going to be able to survive a 1v4 no matter how tanky you are with no hard guard.
But it depends on how this plays out, and Rindo goes in.
Spatial migration, Violet Requiem, Rindo always commits. The penalty zone is going to be used up by Dominic, but it's not going to hit actually. Suppot runs away still. Oh, the turtle saves his life, not for long though. Dominic chases forward, finds the kill. Now are basically countering every little mistake they do, making them make mistakes. Chibi, again, this time, same level as Rindo, despite the 3 deaths. Only healing coming down. They're looking for a fight right now, as that's going to be Rindo jumping with the spatial migration, not able to connect 4. Now the baptism connects on a 2 though. Rizzo rotating in, Petrify, and the final splash, and Dominic gets a massive penalty zone. Keepboy flickers out of the crossbow. Tang, Owl still able to outplay, 1 HP. Sword walking forward, Owl dodges, slick maneuvers. Happy feet by Owl, gets him out. Haji now going to be the target of Rizzo's onslaught of damage, gets 1 kill. You make a mistake like that, and Blacklist are the type of team to really just fully commit and punish those big mistakes, or small ones. Jordan getting a few good hits onto Rindo, the penalty zone, and the Violet Requiem is used in unison. Rindo very low, chased down by Rizzo right now. The final slash also connecting to the back with a good shutdown in. The crossbow tank still held down. Meanwhile, in the back, that's another dive attempt from Suppot, who's going to lose his life.
Go straight in, try to utilize the Black Dragon form to zone them out.
Now they're going to be Rizzo. Rindo goes in.
Violet Requiem with a spatial migration. Furious dive and a final slash to the back. Kimboy running away. Suppot with the Black Dragon form. Now bursted down. Still able to sustain with the passive. Brilliantly done, but now gets locked down in the penalty zone of Dominic and gets taken out by the machine. Haji. 1-4-0. It's Blacklist with a one-man advantage, but HomeBois still with Rizzo with the crossbow of Tang ready. Owl walks up. Pops that BMI. Going back. Dominic trying to zone Rizzo away. Zorn going to be chunked down. The baptism connecting as well. That's a lot of damage placed down. Dominic, 1 more weakness point, but Rizzo will not go all into that just for now. Blacklist play the long game with the advantage. Board dance.
And they can do that because they have the sustainability coming in. Oh! Ow!
Blazing duet, but it's a good snipe down with the Astral Meteor and the Spear. Chibi will lose his life though. It's a 1-for-1. The goal laner down. The main source of damage gone. Forward aside of Blacklist. Rizzo marching forward. 1 more hit. That's Haji who buys the time. The Requiem comes in, and it's Haji, the machine, who secures the Lord for the team. But now they're on the run from Zorn and Rizzo. Zorn with a vengeance, walking forward. That's a good stun onto Kimboy with Rizzo finally getting the weakness point, but it is not going to be a crossbow. Rizzo's going to be an issue, man, a problem. Blacklist needs to find a solution quick to this Rizzo problem that is growing. Now with the Rose Gold Meteor, even their magic damage carries. It's a full dive by Suppot. With the Black Dragon form, they want to try to burst the Lord as fast as possible. The final flash brings Dominic back right now to a stun. Dominic with the penalty zone, connecting on the 2. Rizzo going to be dealt with. Owl finds the kill, a combo in. The Black Dragon form used up. Rindo finds it. GB now in the midst of it all, using the shield unity to run down, but Owl takes another. It's Warlord on top of Rizzo. A double kill, a triple for Owl.
Absolute disaster for HomeBois. And add Chibi to the mix. He's getting beat up by Rindo. What was that, man? The gold laner done. 3 members down, 4 maybe. It's a single-man defense by Suppot. It might be the end.
We're going to see a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Only Chibi left to defend, but look where he's at. All the way to enemy purple buff. 1 cannon minion will be enough. Blacklist International will force this series out to a full 3 games.
Are you getting deja vu?
Match number 1. See you soon, won game 1, and then a reverse sweep happened from RSG. Is that the deja vu you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It looks like Blacklist International from the Philippines are looking for that reverse sweep, ladies and gentlemen.
Hero with damage, with mobility, it's going to be very difficult to deal with him if he's jumping towards the Eve or the carry.
This carry pick is really, really good. I like it. The Lapu pick to finish it off for HomeBois, though. They already have very good cover, by the way, right? I mean, from the Akai, from the Terizla, from the Eve. If they can play a proper front to back, the front of neutral objective on the other side is the anti-disaster protocol for Blacklist International. Flicker from both the Kadam Machine and Suppot. But now the damage coming through. Kimboy forced to flicker out as well. The real world manipulation locks Suppot down with the help of Dominic's penalty zone, and Rindo has rotated back from the purple buff of HomeBois into his own. Getting 1 kill on the board. A shield unity going onto Rindo, not able to connect for now. Dominic pulled back with a Shadow Stampede. Dominic doing some damage. That's some damage as well from Rindo. The fracture takes Zorn out before the Netherrealm structure.
Unfortunately, they won't be getting that extra bit of gold, but Sapat!
That's a fracture from Rindo that takes Sapat out of the land of Dawn for the 2nd time in this game.
Good night, Sapat. Bye-bye.
Well, good that's on a different team right now.
Falcons.
That's true.
We'll have to see, but look at Owl
I
just
miss
stealing away the orange buff. They didn't see it coming, but Chibi, can he get the punish?
That's a shield unity connecting away the dragon as well. A Purify very late, but it acts as maybe outplay maneuver. Owl almost getting the kill onto Zorn. KimBoy forced to use the heavy spin. Ryzel is the guy who picks up that kill. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Sapat, bravest fighter again. Rindo spin for KimBoy. Chibi knows it, wants to dive in, gets a shield unity down. Say goodbye to KimBoy. That panda taken down up top. Careful, man. They're about to go extinct in real life. Free turtle. Blacklist, first turtle this game. Chibi wants to go for more. Jumps in with the shield unity. Try to go for Rindo. Shadow Stampede connecting, but Warlord might be the one picked off. He pops in the realm. They fall under the real world manipulation in the headbutt. Knocks him up for the damage to come through. That was Chibi who falls as well. Zorn is next on the chopping block. Owl even maneuvering in front. Ryzel dealing a lot of damage. Owl needs to be careful, and so he does. Backs away. A big win for Blacklist as they look to siege this turret in the mid lane. Warlord. And damage from Rindo. Another penalty zone. Locks Sapat, bravest fighter. By Sapat, no more follow-up though.
Damage. They're jumping on Haji and Rindo, but no one is getting taken out. They need, they're going the carry though.
Yep. Owl now brought back to the team. A good Purify, and look at the cover from Blacklist. It's perfect. KimBoy baits him in the penalty zone to lock 3. That's a 2-man stun on the bravest fighter. Dominic flickering out to safety. Rindo brought back again, but he's still able to escape. One more shot from Ryzel. Only onto Haji. How did they cover for Owl that perfectly? Wow.
HomeBois just lacked the chase, lacked the
I
crowd.
think he was spotted up top. Dominic now trying to look for some space for Rindo to go in. Zorn with a good way to Dragon. Zoning him away right now as heavy spin gets popped in by KimBoy. A penalty zone also from Zorn. Rindo's looking for an opening right now, and that's going to be Dominic with a penalty zone onto the front, but another round saves him. Rindo jumps forward, but Chibi finds the retreat. It's a shutdown for Ryzel and a double 3-4-0 at the Lord, and it's 4.
The massacre of Blacklist.
And HomeBois are showing it, man, with this Lord. They have superior team fight. Blacklist can only kite so far.
Real world manipulation used up. Zorn gets melted down by Owl. Another round comes through, but Dominic is able to find a 3-man penalty zone. Owl still free hitting in this fight. Melting every frontliner known to HomeBois.
What was that, man?
He said, I love it, I love it, I love it. He said, all right, Sai. Way the dragon penalty zone. Zorn, 1 HP. Dominic, that's a good nether realm, and look at Sapat! In the back of the flicker, connecting onto Owl. Only a Purify burns out, and the RWM is able to dish out so much damage back. Jeez, you're right, it's a ping pong match.
But again, right? Like,
It might bounce back, or it might take on the turret. Either way, they're just going for it, man. They want momentum.
Zorn away the dragon, going on to Dominic. A good heavy spin there to disengage for the fight. Zorn gets pinned down right now. The Netherrealm a bit too late. Zorn gets taken away by the fracture. Dominic super low. The worldie is bouncing towards everyone, but Ryzel picks up the Lord. One more shot to Rindo, but he's able to get out right now. Once again is able to hold the game down.
They push towards Blacklist, so now HomeBois, they have no urgency, but they
Zorn!
go Haji!
What a play onto Haji! What a pick by Zorn! The Toe God in MPLI 2023. The man with the recalls and now the man with the play. What the heck was that, Zorn?
Aramis, or they can take their time a bit more.
To charge in, top side, base turn number 1 taken down. HomeBois playing it slow. Oh my god, it's Zorn again with the way to Dragon, bringing Dominic back, and now the burst comes through. Heavy spin, trying to save Dominic, but he will fall. The Netherrealm helps him. Rindo gets baited in, and the damage comes through from Warlord with a Ghost Bursters. Haji holding it in with a real world manipulation. Now flickering back. Ryzel with some damage. Owl 1 HP, pops it up with an HR. A bit too late right now. The race is wide open for HomeBois to take. 1, 2, 3 plays from Zorn, and HomeBois makes it to top 3 in their first MPLI 2023.
no way. No way. Against the rumbling that is the Filipino era here at MPLI 2023. One Titan has fallen. Blacklist International forced to say goodbye to MPLI 2023 as our dark